Hello, P6. Here, I want to talk to you about page 8 and page 9 of your grammar homework. In lesson 2, here, we are going to write second conditional sentences. If were, would. And as we have talked before, this kind of sentence we use when we want to talk about things that we imagine, we just think about it, it will never happen. It's unlikely, very unlikely to happen. All right. The example is like this. If I were a rich man, so it could happen, but at this time, it might. The person talking about this is imagining. So we use were to write the sentence. If I were a rich man, I would buy a big house. You would use I would buy. Remember, after would is the infinitive base form of the verb. And the same goes for he and she. All right, so in this case, we use were for all subjects. So it's actually quite straightforward. Let's take a look at the example sentence. Here, some words are given to you. I, be, that is the verb to be, so please don't write I be, okay? You need to change be into were. I, verb to be, a cloud. I change will become I change my shape every hour. So it's pretty straightforward, and don't forget your comma. Now, let's take a look at question number 1. James, verb to be, a prince. He invite a princess to dance with him. So the verb to be will become were. If James were a prince, comma, he would invite a princess to dance with him. Full stop. Now, something about your grammar book is that often they will put the full stop at the very end. It kind of looks weird. So there are two choices. One is that when you write your sentence, like this one, you just write the sentence like that without a full stop. Or you can write your full stop here. I would do, if I were you, I would do that. And then I cross this out. I think that looks better. Okay, so I want to read to you some of the sentences here. I be a scientist, 科學家. I invent a time machine to travel back in time. Invent is 發明, right? We have learned this word before. A time machine, 時光機器嚇, to travel back in time. 去返以前嘅時間啦。Question number 4. Shirley is a girl. B. Father Christmas. Father Christmas is another name for Santa Claus. 聖誕老人. She deliver. She send gifts to children twice a year. So would you like to receive presents twice a year or once a year? I guess you have already been receiving twice a year because you also get present during your birthday, right? Okay, so this is page 8.